welcome everybody. And today we're talking to people who are actually in the young people who are here, which is wonderful, with Joan, their leader. Welcome everybody. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Julia and I'm 15 and I've been doing guides for as long as I can remember.
My name's Olivia and I've been doing guides since I was like 10 maybe.
I'm Joan and I was doing guides since I was 8. I won't tell you how old I am. Go on.
I'm Kira and I did guides when I was younger, then stopped and then came back to it.
Hi, I'm Gianna and I've been doing guides for more than 10 years, I think.
Thank you very much. So you guys recently did a piece of work with a podcast. Maybe tell me about that, Joan.
Yeah, it's a podcast that the girls did for the Take Action. And what we did was we got in touch with Phoenix FM and they came down and they spoke to the girls, first of all, about how the station works and what you need to run a station and that. And then the next week they came and they worked with the girls about planning how they were going to do their podcast and the way they were going to break it up and all. And then from the third week on, the girls took over then recording it and using the mics and breaking it up and that.
Fantastic. And maybe one of the girls, tell me what the experience was like for you, what you got out of it.
Well, it was fun learning about how podcasts are made and how the station works. And it was actually very fun talking about all our experiences in guides and how it made you a better person and how it impacted you.
I thought it was a really unique experience because when else would you get the opportunity to speak about guiding on the radio or even speaking on the radio in general? I really enjoyed it. We got to brainstorm and we got to choose what we were going to speak about. And we just kind of spoke about our experiences with guides, and it wasn't structured. It was kind of just a conversation you'd have with your friends. So it's really just real.
So could you maybe tell me a couple of things you love about guiding? And maybe if we go down the line, if that's okay. Joan, I know you love guiding. Maybe for the girls.
Julia, you started.
Well, my favorite thing about guiding is definitely the friendships that you make and the experiences that you get. In the summer, I went sailing around Ireland for a week. I was mainly in Cork, but I just had a really good time. And I don't know, in what other place would I be able to go and have that experience and meet these people and just it's really fun.
It's really good to make new friends, and also when you go on the trips you get to meet other people from other groups and learn what they do in their meetings, and then you can teach the people in your group what they do and you learn different things.
Like both of them said, just sort of the friendships, and even while the trips are great, even just in the regular meetings when you're just sort of talking to people, it's just more sort of a time to just exist.
I think my favorite part of guiding is the experiences you get out of it. So what other time would you get to camp in a field in the middle of Cork for the whole weekend during a storm? What other time would you get to do that? And you get to meet so many other people that have so many other experiences in guides that you get to learn about what they did and how maybe you could do that too.
Joan, is there any advice you'd have if somebody in another unit wanted to do something like that podcast? What would you recommend?
I'd say, it depends in what area and the time it's on. If it's on when we say there's children at home and you had it on, I think if I was to look at it again, it would need to go on at a time when children would be there that might listen to Phoenix FM, and then they would say, gosh, can I join that? That sounds very interesting.
And do you think it helps with your confidence and your communication style when you're in groups, given the amount of experience you've got in groups now as a Signet Brigine guide?
I think it does affect your confidence, having that 1 hour a week to talk to your friends about everything going on in your life really can change your mood for the better and affect your confidence.
I'd say similar to Fiona that you come here like once a week and you can speak to girls who maybe are a year younger than you or a year older than you, and they might have gone through things in life and like experienced more. And it's always nice to ask them like questions about things, maybe exams or school or just maybe life in general. And those questions you have are answered, and it's a really trusting environment, and you don't have to feel scared to ask things or say things or even just to be yourself.
It helps with your leadership skills, like if you're put in charge of like organizing a game or something, it can help with your confidence skills as well. You have to talk to a group of people and give them clear instructions on what to do.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much for taking the time to be part of this year's Recruitment and Retention Week. We really appreciate it. Thanks a million, everybody.